Coach Tony, Wrestling Podium Performance, and today is another arm workout. It's July 3rd, 2025. It's a Thursday, so we start off our arm workouts with front squats. Yes, I'm recording this a little bit later after the warm-ups because I forgot to do the intro. If you could take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below, it would be greatly appreciated, especially if you have any questions. Anyways, let's hop into it. All right, so as we get into the warm-up here, first, feet get all nicely set up, and then as I go down, I pause for a moment just to kind of stretch things out, make it so that I feel where I'm at. If you notice, yeah, it looks like my feet are collapsing to the inside. Half of that is because, well, one, I don't tie my shoes all that much, and two, I wasn't too worried about it. I'm just warming up, and the weight's not all that much, but my foot is solid in my shoe on all these. And the second warm-up with a little bit of extra weight, just 135, just making sure things stay balanced, give it a little pause, and then up, and then, yeah. And then we hopped into the first set. So, approach it a little more seriously now. Get everything set, take a nice deep breath. And up and down. It's really just that simple, just nice deep breath each rep. All right, here we go, set 2 of 3. That felt good. So one thing that I noticed when people do front squats, they struggle to get their elbow up so that they're in that nice front rack position. If you're not able to be here, you're going to suffer a little bit on these. A lot of people wear Fitbits, Apple watches, Samsung watches, Whoops, different trackers. Take that off because just take a look. My wrist is here, unrestricted. Look what happens the moment I grab onto my wrist and squeeze. My elbow just dropped. So now, I'm not in a nice, comfortable front rack position. Now the elbows are down, so when I start to fatigue and my elbows are down, my risk for failure or falling forward and compensating goes up. And then I might miss a rep for no reason. Other than, I'm more worried about, oh, what's my heart rate at this exact moment, instead of focusing on what really matters, squatting. All right, there we go. Now we move on to arms. All right, here we go again with the poor man's preacher curl, using the GHD for a preacher station. The warm-ups. Yes. Then lean back, overhead triceps extensions, aka skull crushers. Down to forehead and up. All right, so here we're going up by just 5 pounds over last week. The bar's 22 pounds, so last week was 72 pounds, which makes this 77 pounds. Yeah, so here we go. Now this is with a pause at the bottom. Oh yeah, 6 to 8 reps. Now we go from this right into the skull crusher. So I forgot to mention it before I started the set. I'm only going 3 sets this week. I increased the weight, so I'm not going to try to overdo the volume this week. Next week I'll go back to the 4 sets. But everything else basically stays the exact same. I'm at these just 5 pounds extra. It's a lot harder. With arms, you can't really add as much week over week as you can to like a squat or a deadlift. So yeah, the arms are feeling this, wow. Oh, almost didn't get that last one. That one was touch and go. All right, so time for doing the dumbbell hammer curls. So quick little warm up. Just doing 3 or 4 reps here. Just make sure everything's in the right spot. All the way down, flex the triceps to straighten out the arms, and then up. So this is where we're going that 10 to 12 range with these. We're doing 3 sets, and we're pairing this up again with the French press, the overhead cable triceps extensions using the CAS handles from Prime Fitness USA. Great attachment, honestly, for anything where you got to hold on. Great attachments. They can become, yeah. But here we go. First set. Let's grab them in the right spot. All right, good sign. First set, already feeling it. Alrighty, here we go. Set 2. Whew. Oh, these are starting to really burn. Yeah, those got really tough all of a sudden. It's like a monkey jumped on each arm. All right, these will be fun. One more. Everything's on fire. And it's a little humid, so I'm sweaty. It feels nice. Oh boy. No. I didn't have any more than 10 in me. I was cooked. Yep. Let's see what we got. Whew. Glad that's over. Okay, now we're on to the finisher part where we do 2 sets of 20 with the barbell standing curl, yeah, in the squat rack, breaking the rules, as well as superset it with the banded press downs with the green band. So that's again going for 20 reps. So these are just going to burn. It's just volume work. And then we just jump straight into these. No rest, we just go right into it. So. Anytime you're doing the banded ones, you want to be pressing down fast. If you're going slow, you're going to fatigue before you get extension. And this, I really want to get that full extension while still fatiguing the muscle and matching the strength curve. Here we go, last set. Oh boy. Oh boy. Those got really, really hard near the end. All right, that was a tough one, especially near the end. That's everything for today's workout. My post-workout today is going to be the usual. 1 scoop of HCP Labs grass-fed whey, along with a half scoop of their greens and reds whole food mix, and then 5 grams of creatine monohydrate from Clean Athlete, If you want to get 10% off your order from ATP Labs in Canada and the US, go to the link below or their website, atplabs.com, and use code RISLING10, that's RISLNG 10 at checkout. Anyways, go get after your workout. Coach Tony, Wrestling Podium Performance. Embrace your potential.